Excellent produit. Excellent produit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another one, bruv. Shout out the Arsenal fans that actually made it into the chat today, bruv. I know you, man, are burning.
The streets are our own.
Bruh. You, man, are cooked.
I would say thank you, but I won't.
Bro, but I told you, like, bro, when they were thanking us for beating Man City, I said, bro, what, you think we're not slapping you as well? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, bro, listen. I feel kind of proud that we only held 2 at Old Trafford.
Brother,
because 3 at home is nasty work. Right, especially with the best defense in the world, you know, 3 at home. Matt, no injuries. Rah. Bro, you put me in a title race I'm trying to tap out on.
I told you. Bro, when you were like, oh, yeah, it's over. I said, no, bro. I said, we're smoking these lot. Like, brother, I was talking with Chess, bro. It's only before, at the beginning of Band Sports Ooze yesterday, I seen what I said the week before. And I told them, when we slapped you, like, I said, we're slapping Arsenal as well. I don't know why Arsenal fans are thanking me. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you thanking me? We got something worse for you. You know what I'm saying? We slapped you in front of your fans, you know, like dancing at the Emirates again, bro. You know, like that, bro. Man United always dancing at the Emirates, bro, in the black kit, man. I swear, it's crazy. Every time we put on that black kit, yeah, it's a funeral. Every single time. Like, they don't learn, bro. Like, they do not learn. I don't know what's wrong with these guys, yeah. It's like,
but they don't. That's one thing we know about Arsenal. They don't learn. Like, they don't.
Bro, every year, DAPS, bro. I feel like I'm having the same conversation. It's like talking to children, but these are grown men.
I saw the sickest. In fact, someone in my comments, Josh, in my comments, said it this morning, and I've stole it because I think it's spot on. We may not be the same Manchester City, but you are the same Arsenal.
That's right.
And when he said it, I thought, yo, and this is the truth. Like, I can't lie. When the game yesterday was so mad for me, bro, because I said yesterday morning on Never a Foul, because like I knew it 2 years ago when you beat us in that FA Cup final, when you were 2-0 up at half time, and it reminded me how much I hate Man United and how loud your fans are. So it was like, you know what? I fucking hate United more than anyone. And for that reason, and then obviously living with Cass, and for this last week, like some of the stuff I have to hear from United fans, I was like, you know what? I don't want you, man, to beat Arsenal. I don't want that, because I remember you lot are our ops, not them lot. Them lot aren't even our ops, man. They've never been our ops.
Yeah, they've tried to do this fake rivalry with Man City now.
And they try and say that it's us that would create it. We would not, like, I'll tell you now, when I first started telling Steve and all them, man, about how loud Arsenal fans were 3 years ago, they were like, nah, they're all right. They're all right. They're all right. Because they didn't really fucking, I was like, trust me, you don't live around them. They're not all right at all. And now they're like, yeah, we get what you mean. But ultimately, our ops are Man United, yeah, and Liverpool, because of a geographical thing, right? So I kind of I was thinking, you know what, United need to be put back in their box. I'm not going to lie. But I can't lie. When you scored that third, I was celebrating. Just because it was how their players looked. Bro, their players...
Also, look at the way they celebrated that equalizer. Did you see Arteta? Yeah, like, he's got no shame, you know. They celebrated the equalizer like they won the game, you know. Like, bro, these man, the standards are in the bin at that football team, bro. In the bin. They've been dominated at home. You get the equalizer, cool. Just shut up shop, you know. They must celebrate like they won the game, you know, at 2-2. And then what happened? Madness. Wrap them up, bro. You know, wrap them up.
And then like, it was the way their players looked. And I was looking at them thinking, because I can't lie, after how bad we've been the last week, yeah, or probably over a week, to be fair, I was thinking, yeah, we're not going to win this league, right? So when you won the game, I was still thinking, yeah, Arsenal are probably still 6-7 points ahead of us. And then I looked at the league and thought, how the living fuck have you, man, let us in? Like, and now that's why I see how deflated all of their players looked on that pitch, because they know what's happening. Like, and I can't lie, I still don't know if we've got it in us. But this Arsenal team, yeah, and it's after watching that game yesterday, the substitutions for me made me think we really can't let this team, for the good of the Premier League, we can't allow this team to win the league, because I'm sorry, you're at home, yeah? You're the self-proclaimed best team in Europe, best defense in Europe, manager that apparently if he wins one fucking league title is instantly the best Premier League manager of all time, right? Team there's one fuck all that's you know being put up there with treble winners and whatever, yeah? And then your manager is literally throwing on all of the fucking you've turned Stoke City. Literally, that's what it was. You see the substitutions. It was, right, lump it in the fucking box and let's get all our tallest players on the pitch. You can't, a team like that can't be fucking winning the league, man. We can't allow that to happen. Really can't. And when you actually sit there and you look at the numbers, the stats for their forward line, bro, it's fucking stinks, bro. And the truth is, what Arsenal fans do is they put players. And I'll be honest with you. If it's a conversation about defenders, I hear it. Yeah, 100%. I hear it. You can wax lyrical about your defenders. Yeah, but all of your forward players that you say, oh well, they're this good because we're top of the league. That's all you're saying, because none of your forwards are doing fuck all. None of your creative players. Odegaard is the. Bro, how can I've never seen captains getting dragged in big games, you know, when you need them to win. Especially when you know what? If your captain's got an injury, maybe, if your captain's maybe a DM and it's you need another forward player on the pitch because you were goal down. When this is supposed to be your 10 and he's being taken off for fucking... Well, I don't know. Was it for Moreno?
For Marino, bro. He took him off to put height on the pitch, bro. This is what he's doing. Them man were queuing up to rob the bank, bro. This is what he done. Arteta is a shameless brother, bro. He's a rubbish coach, bro. I keep telling people, everyone think that Arsenal are good, bro. They're not good, bro. They're getting away with effectively cheating, bro. They've somehow found a loophole, yeah, to manipulate, yeah, the rules of the game, because the way that they're pinning goalkeepers and stuff like that, needs to be looked at.
Yeah.
That needs to be looked at. And the thing is, once they look at that, bro, they're not going to score goals anymore, bro. 17th in the league for goals scored from open play. They had an XG of 0.3 against us from open play. Them guys are useless, bro. Yeah. They never look like scoring, bro. These guys are celebrating corner kicks, bro. I see Saka smile, yeah, at the start of the game.
I saw that, bro.
When he won a corner, bro. Smiling to win corners. Imagine sending your team out there to win corners, bro. Fucking disgrace, bro.
And this is a thing, right? Earlier on Saeed's channel, I saw Dan Potts kind of basically saying, but at the end of the day, like, we're top, LB. You're still not top. Like, so if we're dusty, what are you? But the thing is, yeah, I look at this Arsenal team right now and people, correct me if I'm wrong, they haven't really got any injuries, have they?
Not anymore. They had a fully fit squad. They said for the first time this season, they had everyone available. Because Jesus is back from a long-term injury. And I think Kai Havertz isn't technically, he's not available, but apparently he's not injured anymore.
So all right, the only potential thing they could do is bring on Havertz now, or try Havertz up top and revert back to that, yeah. But ultimately, I look at this Arsenal team and do I think that you can scrape more results? Yeah, you probably can with the set pieces. But I can't see it improving, right? Because you've got all your players.
Man.
Yeah, you've peaked. Whereas I still do look at, and don't get me wrong, like we do not, like in any other season, I don't feel we overly deserve to be in a title race. I do think like there is relevance to the fact that the last couple of weeks we've been playing without Vardiol, without Diaz, without Nunez, who is our right back and's been good this season. So we have, and also with the fact that like Gonzalez is out as well, who, by the way, I've heard from the club, is currently viewed as our number 1-6 now, and Rodri's going to be pushed into an 8 role. But anyway, we've had issues. I think already we've seen with Gahey coming in, right, when Diaz gets back and whatever else, I do think we're still to see some improvements in this City team, right? I still think you could see more. Whereas with Arsenal, I think the most
and also Semenyo's coming, he's scoring goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Marmouche the other day. Like it looks like hopefully from the weekend we're going to start to see competition for places. It's almost like maybe the AFCON players before AFCON were kind of not really used because they knew AFCON was coming, whereas now it's going to be rotation. So I do think we can get better. The most I can see Arsenal doing is, and let me be clear, I'm still not saying City are going to win the league, but if Arsenal win this league, they're going to be limping over the line. It's not going to be like...
They ain't winning it, bro.
It's not going to be something where you talk about it. Like, it's not going to be 100 points. It's not going to be a treble season. It's not going to be even a Chelsea season when you concede the least. It's just, if they do, it's going to be a real fucking...
Bro, they're not. DAPS, they are not, bro. When you look at their metrics, 17th in the league for open play goals,
absolutely stinks.
They're not gonna win the league, bro, because sooner or later, them set piece goals are gonna dry up, and they're gonna draw a few games, and the points are just gonna vanish. 4 points is nothing, you know. You know what I mean? All they need to do is draw a couple games, lose to City, the title's gone.
This is the thing. Like I always hold it in my back pocket. You've got to play us at the Etihad. I understand we've got difficult games. You've got difficult games. But whenever Arsenal fans talk about City's difficult games, they fail to mention games like the game. Because when I was listing our difficult games, I was saying going to Old Trafford won't be fucking easy. Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah, because I know all away games are difficult. Whereas Arsenal look at games, go guaranteed 3 points. They do that. And it's like, I know our next 2 league games, Tottenham away and Liverpool away, they're 2 teams that we have to get over the psychological thing with both of them. Actually, we've won the last 2 years at Tottenham's ground. So that might be a bit of a myth now. But they're both very beatable teams, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, Leeds away, for me, is a fucking difficult game for us.
Banana skin for most teams.
Absolute. Especially if their mentality is a bit on the floor from the game against you lot. The last thing they want to go to an Ellen Road and fucking face them lot that will play for a draw all day long. So, and that's what they have to come to the Etihad. And this is the thing. They've told me they're going to, I think Turkish has said they're going to win at the Etihad. I've been hearing, bro, tell me the last time
Turkish wasn't showing that yesterday, bro. My man nearly destroyed the set, blood. So,
bro, listen, Turkish has got his hair out. He's trying to look like Declan Rice now. So, but
this is crazy.
But
he knows it's over.
They say they're coming to the Etihad to win it. Like, this is enough. When did you last come to the Etihad and beat us?
Brother, listen, they didn't turn up at the Emirates to beat us, bro. Like, what are we talking about? They're going to City for a draw, bro.
Yeah. And I think you've laid a bit of a blueprint down as well. Like
100%.
Ultimately, these lot aren't that good. Play them at their own game and you can beat them.
100%, bro. If you take care of the set pieces, Arsenal are sitting duck, bro. Their defenders are not as good.
We did in the first game against them.
Yeah, exactly.
We were against them.
Exactly. But they almost overwhelmed you at the end. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all it was with the physicality. But even the defenders ain't as good individually as people think, bro. It's just that they defend collectively and they don't take risks, innit? But we made Arsenal have to take risks because we are winning. So it's one of them ones where once Arsenal go behind, this is when you can really capitalize on it. And I thought that we was going to beat them 3-1, after it went 2-1 and they made the 4 substitutions. I was like, we'll just nick another one now. And then they scumbagged the goal, bro, from a corner.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Of course they did. So
it
is mad. 4 points, like 4 points is nothing. And I tell you a game now that for me, and I know we're not there yet and they're not there yet, but I think both of us are pretty nailed on to get through. I'm looking at that Carabao Cup final in February,
You break their hearts there.
Well, absolutely rip their soul out there and then. And that'll be like, if we can, and it is very important that I think this Tottenham and Liverpool game, we have to at very least get 4 points out of these 2 games. Ideally 6. I think if we get 6, then they need to be fucking very nervous, But if we get 4 points, cool, If we then beat them in the Carabao Cup, their heads are going to go.
Of course, and I
Their
think
heads are gonna go.
City players take a lot of confidence from seeing Arsenal lose yesterday,
Yeah.
bro, for sure. And then on top of that, they won, and also Aston Villa, like even Cheeky Sport Joe was saying, yo,
facts.
like I'm really, really trying, not to take Aston Villa seriously, but they're not going away.
They're not going away, bro. That was a big win for them yesterday as well.
Away at Newcastle was a massive win.
If we like the mad thing is, when I look at if I look at City game and you know what, you can tell because I remember what the Etihad was like back before our first Premier League win or when we're doing the treble. Or we're not as, I know it sounds really bad, but when you look at City fans, I don't feel we look desperate to win the league. Do you know what I mean? Whereas when I'm watching Arsenal fans on TV, the way they're moving is so fucking like there's too much pressure, man. Like there's too much pressure. These men are like before the game, you can see they're nearly crying. That's how much. And you know what? I rate as a fan, I rate the passion, but it's like it's too much. These men are desperate, so desperate.
But that's because they know it's now or never, bro. I'll be honest, this is the closest they're gonna get in terms of this is the best possible opportunity because of what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, they're just, bro. Do you know what? I put up a post yesterday on Instagram. I woke like quite late at night. Woke up this morning. I had 12 individual comments from the same person, Arsenal fan, trying to tell me I'm rattled. 12 comments on a post telling me I'm rattled, Bro, I was sleeping. I don't know what you're talking about, rattled. You were writing 12 essays to me, just simply for me saying you've got the best defense in Europe, Their heads are gone, man. They're all over the place. And like I said, I can't thank you. I can't thank you, but, maybe we get a Christmas card.
No, 100. Bro, listen. We're just doing what we're supposed to do. What's that?
You in a title race?
I don't want to entertain that. The reason why I don't want to entertain that...
That wasn't the same as last week, though.
I don't want to entertain that because Man United have overturned a 12-point deficit twice to win the Premier League, but... So statistically, we've done it. I've seen it happen more than once, but we're not in no title race, bro.
So
like I'm
saying there's a chance.
I'm just bro. Listen, just give me Champions League football, and then give me a good summer window, and I'm ready for a challenge next season. But this season, bro. We just need to get top 4. That's it, bro. Like I'll be real. Like I'm very realistic about where Man United are.
I really do think. I think the more and more. I mean, look, it's still 2 games under Carrick, but so far so good. I think the one game a week thing is a big thing, and I think the fact of again, like, so if you're saying Arsenal, City are getting top 4, apart from and Villa, I think at this point, if I was to pick 4 teams, it probably is. Who's your nearest rival, would you say? Because you're saying probably Villa will get it. Are you saying maybe Chelsea? Maybe
Chelsea. It's us and Chelsea. Us, Chelsea and Liverpool are fighting for that 4th spot, innit? That 4th spot is between us. Obviously, if Villa slip up, then, you know what I mean, we'll try and nick 3rd, innit? But for me, like, we're better than Chelsea and Liverpool, and we have to play Liverpool in May, brother, and we'll smoke Liverpool.
I think you could potentially be more consistent than Chelsea in the league as well.
I think so, with Rafinha. I don't rate Rafinha as a coach, but I don't think he's going to do nothing at Chelsea. I think Chelsea are going to be up and down, so I think consistency gets us top 4, bro. I'll be honest, just because I feel like with 1 game a week and only that to focus on, while Chelsea have got a second leg against Liverpool are in the Champions League. Everyone's got other things to focus on. We can just focus on the league, and I think that consistency will get us top 4 for sure. Would love to get 3rd place.
And the other thing is with Chelsea and Liverpool is Chelsea and Liverpool, even though they're not having the best of seasons, both of them will still be probably almost prioritising the Champions League. Because both of them have seen their teams win Champions Leagues when they haven't been great in. So they definitely won't be. Whereas, I mean, I don't know what happens with us in the Champions League at this point because we're in a bit of a shit position. But I think you can get it. I think you can get it. Yeah.
Bro, this brother said we have no bench, yeah? Cunha came off the bench and scored the winner yesterday, mate. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're not better than Chelsea. You have no bench.
Sesko came off the bench, yeah? And literally, it was his link-up play, yeah, from the kick from the goalkeeper that actually got us the winning goal, bruv. And his run that took the defenders away about we got no bench. Are you smoking drugs? What are you talking about? We got no bench. Have you seen Chelsea's attack? Garnacho, Pedro Neto, blood. Fucking delapsed, bro. And you're telling me we got no bench. They got no starting 11, bro. Don't worry about our bench. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? That Chelsea team's rubbish, bro. Like, get out of it.
It seems as well like you've got a manager, by the way, that actually is playing to your players' strengths as well.
Brother, Chelsea got some bloated squad, bro, with minimal quality in it, yeah, and a dead manager, bro. Like, I'm not trying to hear nothing about Chelsea, bro. You know, I'm not trying to hear nothing about Chelsea, bro. Chelsea will not be consistent enough to finish above us. So Don's paying me that money, bro. He's paying me that money. That brother's gonna owe me a bill, fam. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna owe me a bill. Ghana owes me £50 as well. You know them way there, bro. I'm taking everyone's money this season, bro. Like, it's calm. We got nothing else to play for.
Yeah, I didn't make no. Actually, I made one bet with an Arsenal fan, I think.
Like, Xerxes not fit, but he'll be back in training this week, apparently. He should be back in training today. He didn't train last week. Him and Delit didn't train. Other than that, I think everyone else trained. And apparently Carrick said that Dorgu, it was cramp that he went off with.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. Well, what a goal, by the way.
Bad, man.
It wasn't just a goal. It was the build up as well. That little double 1-2. And yeah,
this is what I'm saying. And Dorgu's connection, yeah, has always been there. It's always been there. The way he connects. I keep telling people, yeah, like when people were saying he was rubbish at the beginning, I was saying, nah, bro. If you look at Dorgu, yeah, Dorgu makes the right decisions, but he was rushing everything. He was doing everything too quickly, and he just needed to slow the game down a bit. But you could see that he was trying to connect, man. And when he plays higher up the pitch, the way he connects, yeah, is top draw, man. Top draw. And the way he took that finish, bro, like we saw two absolute bangers in one game, you know. And this just comes from the freedom, just from our manager allowing our players to just play.
And when Cunha, see, for me, when Cunha got the ball, that really does make me question Arsenal's defense.
No, but Sesko, if you look at it, Sesko runs and drags them away. Because Cunha turns, Sesko runs in between Saliba and Gabriel. So both of them kind of like, who's going with him? And then Cunha took one touch and wrapped it.
For no one to be closing him down, yeah? Because the minute, like, it's one of them ones where when certain players get the ball, yeah, in that type of area and have an open run at goal, you know they're going to slap it. Right, Foden's one that'll slap it. De Bruyne was one, like that was a De Bruyne classic. You don't let players that can strike a ball do not have that much space, right? Because the minute you started that run, I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking he's banging this, you know, he's putting that. Yeah. So, and the fact that
Cunha, that's his trademark finish, though. You don't let Cunha, you don't let him do that.
Yeah. And that rice nutmeg yesterday was mental.
Well, it was that Kobe, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
Now they're looking fragile, and I guess I mean people were saying like Arsenal's squad's good. I still think Arsenal's squad's
meaty, bro.
It's good. Why? Because we've been told by Arsenal fans that many times that it's good. Is that the reason why? Like, actually, what have they done to make us go, yeah, that squad's mint? Like even if you go through the individual players, Arsenal fans will tell us how good Odegaard is. Like, bro, TalkSport a year ago asked the question, yeah? And at the time, I thought it's a fucking good question. If Arsenal had Bruno Fernandes and not Odegaard, would they have won a league by now? And I thought, do you know what? With Bruno Fernandes' goals, yeah, they probably would have, you know? Now,
but the thing is, everyone's looking at it slowly. Slow build-up doesn't suit Bruno, blood. I'll be honest. Like, he's not a slow build-up kind of guy, bro. When you look at Arsenal's team, it's like it's so overrated because they're scumbagging games, bro. I haven't seen them play well, in the league all season, bro. There's not been one game where I'm like, oh yeah, like these lot played well. It's rubbish, bro. Every time man's watch, it's rubbish, man. Like, you look at their attack, it's rubbish. They don't have one good attacker, bro. Not one. Gyökeres is rubbish. Saka's rubbish.
What was that?
Madueke's rubbish.
What was that?
Trossard's rubbish. Martinelli's rubbish. These guys are not good, bro. Like, they're crap, bruv. Zubimendi, overrated. Odegaard, overrated, bro. Declan Rice is overrated, bro. He runs, yeah, and he does all that. But, bro, on the ball, bro, Kobe was it's like Mule.
Bro, I honestly had an Arsenal fan.
Kobe was moving to him.
I had an Arsenal fan telling me, yeah, that fucking Declan Rice is a better free kick scorer than Kevin De Bruyne, right?
Brother, he's got two. I swear it was Declan Rice here that Kobe dashed on the floor, blood, for the goal. I swear he just shrugged man off. Or he nutmegged him for the goal and dashed man down for something else, bro. Bruv, he's light work, bro. Eze again, bro, I can't lie. Eze came on and done nothing, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. And as for that Gyökeres, I don't know what that was. You know, you seen how many goals the guy that's replaced Gyökeres has bagged for Sporting?
Nah.
22.
But he's meant to be decent as well, though.
Bro, they knew what they were doing, innit?
Yeah. He's meant to be decent. But that's the thing, bro. Like, Gyökeres' goals at Sporting didn't mean nothing. When I was watching Gyökeres and Amorim, yeah, when we were linked with him, when we knew we were getting him, I watched 4 games of Sporting and I said, yo, this Gyökeres brother struggling in the Prem, bro. He's not good, bro. Like, he's actually not good, bro. Rubbish.
Yeah,
like, this is the reality. When I look at this Arsenal team, yeah, like, bro, like, everyone is like giving Gabriel loads of credit for scoring headers and that. But, bro, this is the same Bozo Gabriel that was dying a couple seasons ago. It's the same guy, bro.
By the way, sorry, just quickly as well. This is how, I don't know if you noticed yesterday, Arsenal heading the ball, like, as in when they were attacking corners and whatever. Yeah. I swear I saw 4 Arsenal man head the ball with their shoulder.
Brother, they just throw themselves at the ball, bro. Declan Rice pushed his own player into the post, bro, like, to try and get on the end of a cross. These guys are scumbags, bro. Like, I've never seen nothing like it, bro. I see Odegaard under no pressure just kick the ball up in the air, bro. Like, these men aren't trying to play football. Like.
And it's mad. And it has to be on Arteta as well, because I think some of them definitely can play football, but it's like Arteta has, and people talk about Pep sucking it out of people. Pause, mad pause for that. But fucking Arteta over there, he's got them playing toxic, horrible football. And it is, you're right. That's what I'm saying. If you can't even head the ball properly, yeah, it is literally, you're just bundling yourself at the ball in hope that you force it over the line.
But look how many goals they score like that. Balls hitting shoulders and knees. Like, even the goal that Marino scored, yeah, like, scrappy, the ball just dropped and they're bundling it over the line. That's, bro, they're bullying. They're bullying their way. What's that?
Was that the own goal?
The second goal.
Yeah, that was an own goal, isn't it?
But, bro, I don't know if it was an own goal in the end, but the first one was.
Yeah, mad.
They're bundling the ball over the line, bro. It's like, it's so ugly, bro.
Yeah.
It's so ugly. And these men were talking about Man United 08 team and that. Rooney was like, we'll batter these lot. Do you know what I mean? And he just said it with a laugh on his face. Like, bro, real laughing, real smile.
It's just, that's the thing. Like, just sometimes when you, all we're saying, like, I keep saying, just do it then, innit? Like, just do it. Like, you're telling us everything you're going to do. Just do it. If you actually do what you say you're going to do, we'll give you some respect. But they're not doing it. They just talk about it all the time. And every time, I can't lie. I've said this before. I find it mad disrespectful the way they talk about, bro, when they're saying to me, DAPS, we might get 100 points this season. Oh yeah, it's never been done before, but you man might just do it just why not? Fuck it, innit? Like, bro, and like, yeah, we're gonna do the quad. I had someone say the quad is on the other day. It's like, bro.
Now, yeah, Lee was talking about our Champions League finals and that. I was like, brother, like, what are we doing?
It's just, it's literally, it's fucking mad the way, but I find it disrespectful because, like, to achieve, whether it be the Chelsea thing, whether it be either the treble you've done, whether it be the treble we did, even, like, I remember an Arsenal fan saying to me one time, you know, when we had the 100-point season and did the domestic treble, yeah, I had an Arsenal fan say to me, fucking, why are you making a big deal out of that? It's not the real treble, is it? And I was like, you know what? If a United fan said that to me, I'd get it, yeah? But you are a fucking Arsenal fan that's never won a Champions League and never won either treble, yeah? So what we doing here? It's not like your double was the Premier League and the fucking Champions League. It wasn't. It was the Premier League and an FA Cup. So, but it's just they've got zero self-awareness when it comes to the way. I mean, it is mad, bro, to say you're gonna like this team could beat the 2008 United team is mental.
Yeah, but this is exactly why they won't win anything, bro. Because in order to actually win, yeah, you need a certain level of self-awareness, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the players, I think the players know, yeah, that they're not as good as their points are suggesting, because a real confident team, yeah, they don't react the way these guys react. Every time they concede a goal, yeah, they look like their hearts are about to break, bro, because they know that the bubble's gonna burst, bro. Like I've seen the Galacticos, R9 and these lot. I've seen these man 2-0 down laughing because they know they're gonna win the game. Like they're 2-0 down, and R9 and Philippine Figo are taking kickoff and they're laughing because they're like, "Yo, we'll get this back."
Last day of the season, man, we're 2-0 down to Villa. De Bruyne just bent down and did his shoelace up.
That's bro. It's just like, all right, cool.
All right, cool. Is that what we're doing now? All right, cool. Yeah, we'll score 3 in 15 minutes, and then. But the other thing is, like when they talk about stuff, it's just so disrespectful. And the other thing that makes me laugh is still to this day, I genuinely don't think Arsenal fans understand what Erling Haaland meant when he said "stay humble." Yeah,
that's exactly what he meant.
And the way they've acted ever since, when they go, "See, you should." No. This is exactly what he meant, right?
Yep.
What he meant that day was, is don't celebrate minor things. Celebrate when you win something, right? Now, when they beat us 5-1 at their ground last season, they're all going, now what? Stay humble. It's like, sorry, did you just win something? I'm still, you still don't get it. You're still running around saying stay humble, while Liverpool were winning the fucking league. Like, what are we doing here? You don't get what he even fucking meant. That's how you can't do humble. But yeah, bro, we have to, like this. The midweek game against Galatasaray, that's a mad awkward one for us because we've got Rodri's obviously can't play because he's suspended. Yeah. Kovacic is out. Gonzalez is looking like he's probably going to be out. So I don't know who we're going to play in DM. Gahey can't play, so it's back to the same centre-backs that potentially played against you lot. And even if we win that game, bro, if results do not go our way, we're still in the knockouts. So, but then I'm kind of like now, all of a sudden, after what happened yesterday, my eyes are back on the league and I'm thinking, you know what? We got a big game at the weekend. We've got to win these next 2 Premier League games. We have to win. And then, I'll be honest, I can see
if you win those 2, it's a big statement because Arsenal will drop points.
I think they will to Leeds.
Yeah, so do I.
I think they will to Leeds.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And you got Fulham at home, right? Which is
Yeah. We're going to punch Fulham up. I'll be honest. It's one of them ones where the home crowd now, off the back of these 2 results, are going to be so buzzing for this game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Fulham are going to get thumped up, man. You know
Fulham might have a new player by then.
Who, Fulham?
Yeah, Oscar Bob.
Oh, yeah, for real. Yeah, Pep come out saying that he wants to leave or something like that.
Did you hear what Pep said? He was talking about having his players back and he goes, hopefully we'll have Oscar Bob back, inshallah. He was like, what?
Yeah, he's a mad guy, bro. Like Pep's not all right in the head, man.
Nah, you know when he dropped the inshallah, I was like, bro, you've been around Khaldoon and them lot too long.
Yeah,
mate.
Bro, he's a madman. Like he's not all right, Pep, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's not. He's
a mad scientist. The Man United just win something, bro. We got 15 more cup finals. I said it. Every game's a cup final. We got a week to prepare for. This was just another cup final. We need to win 15 cup finals. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll be back in the Champions League where we belong.
Yeah. It's weird because I said when you got knocked out the FA Cup, I think on TV they were saying their season's over. And I was like they go, all of their targets are out the window. And I was like, nah, I'm sure at the start of this season, of course, trophies, like realistically, no United fan thought they were going to win the league this season. I'm sure United's number 1 target this season must have been to get Champions League. Yeah, must be. So that you can spend again, basically.
Yeah, that's it. And also, attract.
And attract the
Even
best.
though we can attract players anyway, you know them ones there. Like if we get Champions League, we don't have competition for players. We don't have competition because players will choose us over anyone if we got Champions League. So it's one of them ones. If we got Champions League, no one's choosing City over us. If we got Champions League, no one's choosing Liverpool over us.
I don't know.
No one's choosing City over us if we got champs, bro. If we got guaranteed champs.
Oh, Anderson will.
Who?
Anderson's already made it clear where he wants to go.
Brother, Anderson, wants to go Man City, like that's what you're saying, innit?
That's what he said.
He's one of our priority signings, If we've got Champions League, he will sign for us.
No, he's already told his agent, prioritise.
He can tell his agent whatever he wants to tell, bro. If we get the bid accepted, he's not going to say, nah, I want to go City. He's not,
So you now think that Carrick has got more pull than Pep?
Brother, like, man don't care about Pep Guardiola, bro. I'll be real. It's not even about Pep.
You might not. Players definitely care
it's about Man. It's about Man United, bro. Because you can say that players, care about Pep Guardiola.
You also think
brother,
let's remove
Pep's last season anyway. Like, so what?
I mean, again, that's not confirmed.
So what? He'll rather play for Pep for one season than play for Man United, bro.
If you know something that I know, that Pep said he's seen out his contract, so he's got another year and a half for starters. Yeah, but secondly, not
you
just
can say all that now. When Pep's wife,
we're saying
is nagging him and he's scratching himself again. Then what happens?
Your board and your project, is like definitely people would prefer that than City. I hear it. You're a United fan, bro, but
brother,
come on.
When Pep is scratching himself again because his wife's moving mad, we're gonna see in it. Like it's one season, bro. Because if he joins in the summer, he's got one season with Pep, and then he's gonna be playing for Maresca or something like that.
If you're based on what you think. But at the moment, what Pep said is,
be real,
out on my contracts. And
I'll be real. Even Semenyo, if we never had Ruben Amorim, and man was talking about playing wing back, he would have come to us as well, bro.
Yeah, of course he would have. Bro, anyone would. 100%.
He would have.
Yeah, bro, real talk. Fuck the yellow and green scarves. Everything's
But he would have, though. But he would have, though.
What? Because Rants said so.
No, it's because, bro, you got to understand, the reason why Man City, the reason why you're getting these players right now, brother, is only because of the success that you're having, bro. You can guarantee these man Champions League, bro. Like that isn't the only reason, can't fill your fucking stadium, brother.
Again,
you know
Rants, you're better than this, isn't it?
No, but it's true though.
It's not true, is it?
It's true though.
Okay, why? Because Rants says so. Because
I don't know, but it's true though.
I go to the games, so
your actual club,
If you're calling me a liar, cool,
club,
bro, but it's not
it's
true.
Still not bigger than ours, bro.
But
it's not.
What you said is not true. I go to the games. I'm telling you, we do feel the ground.
Brother, I'll be real. Your club's still not bigger than us. With all the winning and all the money.
Bro, there's bare clips of me saying that. We're not bigger than you. But again, that's cute. I feel sorry for you if what you're celebrating is being a bigger club.
No. I'm
problem.
saying to you, if all things are equal between Man United and Man City, players are choosing Man United. You can disagree.
No. Hold on.
You can disagree.
No, Rants, but what you said there, you said if all is equal.
That's what I said if we got Champions League. Because if we got Champions League, all things are equal.
No, it's not, bro. Still, the running of your club is still
but
very
forget that players are not thinking about the running of club, when they're choosing Man United or Man City. They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about City are in the Champions League. Can I win the Champions League with Man United? No, because they're not in it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Can I win the league with Man United? No, because they're not competing, bro. If Man United are competing for the league next season, which we should be, and we're in the Champions League, man are not choosing you over us, bro. People
are not forgetting your last 10 years because of 2 weeks, bro.
You say that. You say that. Do you know what I'm saying? But the mutants that grew up with Man City being a good team, they're not pros yet. You know them ones.
No, bro. We won the first league in 2008.
Brother, they're not pros yet. Yeah, that means the youths are not even 20 years old. The brothers that grew up with you, man, being good, are not even fucking grown adults yet.
I can't remember before I was 5 years old, for starters. But brother,
that's what I'm saying.
But what you're saying is, you're literally saying because of 5 months, you think you're back there.
Brother, it's not about 5 months.
Like these players,
about 5 months.
Like the amount of football players that have said they've joined, and when you talk about players didn't know about City, the amount of football players
that grew up here with Man City being a top team, don't have facial hair, bro.
Oh, there's players that have joined.
They don't have facial hair
because I grew up watching the Aguero moment.
They don't have facial hair, bro.
Cool.
They don't have hair on their face, bro.
You're right, Rants, that if Man United want anyone because they've had a good 4 months under Michael Carrick, yeah? Although
It's got nothing to do with that. That was not the argument, bro. That was not the argument.
There's still going to be footballers and agents and everyone advising them are still going to be very careful of Man United, bro. You're still going to have that stigmatism. You don't get rid of a stigmatism overnight. You don't.
No, you absolutely don't. But you know what? Getting Champions League football,
it's important.
You know what I'm saying? And having a squad that can compete helps with that, bro. And if we sort out our midfield, we have a squad that can compete.
But bro, you're still gonna have agents, and you've got to remember, football. I can say all that because it's factual. Well, you can say Pep's leaving, but you've just
Palmer stuff man are putting in the chat.
Palmer United. Yeah, I can see that happening. I can actually do some.
I think that was going to happen like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
but I
can do some. I can do some digging on that as well.
Bro, listen.
I always said
he's a Man United fan.
Will end up at Man United.
He's a Man United fan. It was always going to happen, bro. That guy was sleeping in Man United kits, bro. It's going to happen. However, it's not happening right now.
Nah, I don't think the amount you'd have to pay for Man United for Palmer. I don't think it would be a priority for Man United.
No,
neither.
He costs 45. They're going to want 100 plus for him. It doesn't make sense.
And right now, do you think Palmer is a 100 plus player?
No,
he's not. He's not. He's not.
No,
he'll be on. No. I think it will happen, but I think it will happen in a good couple of years' time. Yeah, I think it will
think so.
Yeah, but I do think it will happen because he wants to get, like, from what is being said, he misses Manchester. And all you have to do is look at where he goes. Whenever he plays anyone in the Northwest, before he goes back to Chelsea, he's going home to Wythenshawe, right? He's always in Wythenshawe. So he does want to get back up there. And I think it won't be City. It will be Man United, but I don't think yet.
That's what I'm saying. No, bro, if you lot are going to get Anderson,
be better though. These shows are going to be a lot better if you lot do get back here, innit? Because I don't think me and Rants have ever argued before.
Bro, we're close, man. We're close. We just need to get this summer right in terms of recruitment, and we need to get Champions League, bro. Because Champions League ain't the same without Man United. I don't care what no one says. Tottenham in the Champions League, no one knows. No one knows, blood. I don't know who they've played in the Champions League this season. I don't know what the results have been, bro. Like Tottenham, bro. Like, ain't no one trying to watch Tottenham in the Champions League, bro. The reality. This is the reality. No one wants to watch that, bro. When I think about the Champions League, I think about Man United, I think about Liverpool, and I think about Chelsea, blood, to be honest. You know what I mean? City's just the new thing now. City just been about now. You know what I'm saying? But when I think of Champions League heritage, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the funny thing is, not Arsenal. They ain't won one.
I know, I was joking.
They ain't won one. Do you know what I mean? Champions League heritage, bro. Do you know what I mean?
They've only been in one final.
One final. It's nasty. Them
one final's horrible work, you know.
Bruv, the way these guys talk, the way their fans talk, you know, like most of their fans weren't even alive to see that final, bro. When was that? 06 or something?
Yeah, facts. Bro.
Brother. It's crazy. Brother, that's mad, you know.
Nah, I do hear what you're saying, and let me be clear. I will not, like, for Manchester City to become a bigger club than Manchester United, it would take so many years.
But not just so many years, it's like Man United are not the size they are just because, of the trophies we've won. Because Liverpool got more trophies. It's not about the trophies. It's about everything.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Bro, it's about, the thing is as well, like, it's about when you're growing up, like, if you're good, it's about who your family support. There's so many things, any way you are linked to a club. So until all those links are killed off, it will be big. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna remain consistent with it. I still think, unfortunately, that this is going to be probably a great couple of months, and I do think your squad has definitely got better.
Well, it has, and it will improve in the summer again.
But I just think at some point your owners are going to fuck shit up.
I don't know. I think the new structure, I'm happy enough with it. And the difference between us and Man City is when I look at Man City, I don't see many places that you can improve. With us, I see that there's so much room for improvement with us. Like, there's so much that we can do. When I look at Man City, it's like you've got quality in every position, bro. It's like there's not really any obvious holes in the team apart from your centre backs?
Nah, the what's it called for me? It's the that's why we need Anderson. That's why.
But even if you get Anderson, that's one player, bro.
Yeah, no. There's not for me.
There's not loads of gaps in your team, though.
No, there's not loads. There's definitely not loads. There's for me. I don't like with the centre backs. If you deep it with Vardy, Diaz, Gahey, Kuzanov, and then we've got a couple out on loan. I think that are younger. We'll probably bring them back. You probably would say and the mad thing is with a right back right now. I want a right back, but I only want a right back. I don't feel there's many right backs out there that that would suit us more than Nunes. Like, if you think about one of the things we really missed against you lot was we had no width going forward because the way Pep wants to play on the right-hand side, especially with Semenyo or Cherki, because both of those, they're not like touchline hugging wingers. They need Nunes overlapping. So I can't really think of anyone. Like, I'd be bringing in someone. What was that? Just scroll up. There was something someone said about Palmer. I need to dip, actually.
Something about his family in Wivenshaw and that, and he'll be open to joining Man United because he misses home. And
I'll ask some questions, see what I can find out about that.
Bro, it's gonna happen, and him and Kobe are actually pretty close as well. Like, it's gonna happen, bro. Like, I think it's gonna happen, but I don't think it's a this summer thing, bro. Like, I'm not entertaining it. If we do a Cole Palmer thing this summer, it'll be because it was an opportunity we couldn't turn down in it, and we just did it. But I don't think he's in our plans for this summer. I think we need to get Baleba. And if they said that we've had talks with Wharton's people, they've leaked that.
I could see we get Wharton, you know.
Yeah. So if we don't get Anderson, I believe it's Wharton and Baleba. And if we get Wharton and Baleba, we're cooking.
I think we get Anderson, and I think you get Baleba and Wharton. Which I can't lie, I want Wharton, but no one's getting Wharton and Anderson. No one's getting both of them. So.
Yeah, no, it'll be Wharton and Baleba probably for us.
Right, I need to jump, bro, because I've got.
Big up, man. Love. Appreciate you, my bro.
We'll catch up next week, yeah.
All right, broski.
Love.
All right, in a bit. Man said, DAPS got to take a phone call, blood. That's why we done the show early. Can I explain the Palmer transfer? I don't get it. Said he's not a 10 and he needs to start on the right, bro. He plays in the middle for us, bro. You know the ones, and the reason why I say it, yeah, he can play that Bruno position, innit? He can play that Bruno position kind of floating around in the middle. The way that Chelsea set up, he doesn't suit that, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they're very, very much Chelsea don't really play through the middle. They play to get the ball to their wide areas, innit? Like, Man United don't really play like that, innit? So just speaking about how we're playing right now, if Carrick stays and Palmer stays, Palmer can play the Bruno role. You know them ones. Like, he can, bro. And I think Palmer would be a great replacement for Bruno. However, I'd be cool with bringing in Wharton and Baleba and pushing Kobe further forward in the Bruno role. I don't really think we need Cole Palmer. But I think the Cole Palmer situation, if he becomes available, yeah, you get rid of Mason Mount, give him that number 7 shirt, Cole Palmer, bro, and you just do it, bro. I'll be real. You just do it. But I don't think we need Cole Palmer right now, bro. I think there's other places we can better invest that midfield. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying I'd give Anderson big wages to get him. Bro, you know what it is with Anderson, yeah? Like, I've heard that he wants to go Man City, but I genuinely believe if Man United get Champions League football, yeah, brother, feelings change, blood. Unless he supports Man City, I don't know who he supports. Do you know what I mean? Unless he supports Man City, bro, like we're always in the question, bro. We're always in the convo, bro. I'll be honest. I said Palmer ain't trying to downgrade, bruv. Moving to Man United from Chelsea ain't no downgrade, bro. You seen these, man? You seen these, man? That's crazy, bro. With Rosinia and them, man. Yeah, come on, bro. I can't lie. This brother, Cole Palmer's looking up and having to pass the ball to Garnacho and Neto, blood. No wonder why he feels homesick. I know I would. Do you know what I'm saying? I said Anderson's a Geordie or something. Okay, I didn't even know that. I know he was at Newcastle, but I didn't know he was a Geordie. It's funny because when I hear Carrick speak here, sometimes I forget, bro. He sounds a bit like Brian Robson and that. Like when I was watching an interview yesterday, bro, and I don't know if him and Robbo are from like close together and that, because I think they're both from the outskirts of Newcastle, innit? They're not from Newcastle itself. So it's a mad one, bro. But yeah, bro, if it's the Geordie thing, then Carrick can definitely call, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So he could definitely call, man. So yeah, it's light, bro. Man said, so we're alone. This is false and believing the reports. Who's Matt Lord, brother? And what's false? Is he talking about the Cole Palmer stuff? Yeah, I saw Belabor liking the IG post of Mbumo. Still, I seen it, bro. Belabor's a done deal, bro. I can't lie. I think he's a done deal. I think it's a done deal. It's coming from the way Maresca used him and his injuries right now. Best United can get from this position. You know what it is, yeah? The Palmer stuff, yeah? I genuinely think, yeah, that he's probably just become disillusioned with what's going on at Chelsea, because it is a mess, bro. Like, we have to be honest. When we look at Chelsea, yeah, when we look at how much money they've spent and how little they've actually progressed, Palmer won't be there thinking, oh, you know what, we won these trophies, we're improving. He'll be looking at the dressing room and the players around him getting worse and worse and worse. The instability as well at Chelsea as well, with what happened with Maresca. Now Rafinha's in. You know Rafinha's not going to last long, bro. Do you know what I mean? He'll be sacked soon. There's no way that Rafinha is a real candidate for a long-term job at Chelsea, bro. There's no way, bro. I'll be surprised if he starts the season as Chelsea manager. I'll be very surprised. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at Chelsea right now, everything just looks uncertain, innit? It looks uncertain, bro, and the recruitment is awful, man. So he would have seen Sancho, Nkunku, João Felix leave, yeah, and then look at the brothers they've replaced them with. Let's be honest, because whether we like these players or not, yeah, Sancho's name still holds weight, yeah. João Felix's name still holds weight. Nkunku came with more of a name than fucking Gittins, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Man seeing the dressing room fucking downgrade right in front of his eyes, bro. Like, it's not serious. Like, it's actually not serious, bro. I said Keane still said he wouldn't give Carrick the job in the season. What's his beef? Bro, Michael Carrick came to Man United, took Roy Keane's number, won the Champions League, and then Roy Keane said something about Michael Carrick's wife or something. I think Michael Carrick's wife said something about Roy Keane or something like that. So it's personal with Roy Keane, innit? It's personal with Roy Keane, bro. And Roy Keane loves to hold on to a grudge, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what he does. That's what he does. So the Roy Keane situation is him, and he's just bitter about something, and he just don't like Carrick, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he got into a back and forth with man's wife and that. It's weird, bro. Like, why are you holding feelings? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I just don't really care about Roy Keane, innit? Roy Keane's a bitter man, bro. He's a bitter man. You know what I mean? He was a good captain for us. Do you know what I mean? He done his thing. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for the memories as a player, but as a man, he got problems, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So that's just life. And yeah, facts. Palmer won't be the only one looking around at this Chelsea project, thinking what's going on. A lot of them will. A lot of them will. The only thing I would say is, yeah, Chelsea bought themselves a bit of time by winning the Club World Cup. They bought themselves a bit of time. And that's what it is. Because it looks like a bit of a circus there. And I feel like United, we're very, very close. We're very, very close from stability. We're very close to stability. And this is why I'm not jumping on this bandwagon of chatting shit about INEOS and stuff like that, yeah, when it comes to the recruitment and the stabilization of this football club, because our trajectory is upwards. We're going the right way. Under the Glazers, yeah, our trajectory was downwards. We were going backwards. Every summer, the recruitment was getting worse, bro. If you look at from the summer that we sold CR7, yeah, for that 80 million, yeah, our team was just getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. When you're looking at the players we were bringing in, we were just weakening and weakening and weakening and weakening. Now we're going the other way, bro. Everything's getting stronger. Everything's getting better. Like, I was speaking to my guy Hugh as well, yeah, that's on TalkSport, yeah. I'm gonna try to get him on the channel. He's a Man United fan, and he was saying to me, he made some points to me, and I looked at the points and I was like, bro, I hear what you're saying, but actually, it's not that, bro. Like, Man United haven't overpaid for any players, yeah, under the new regime. None of them, bro. We got Mbumo for less than what Newcastle offered. We got Sesko for less than what Newcastle offered. Do you know what I'm saying? I think the Cunha thing was a release clause. Xerxes was a release clause. We got Patrick Dorgu, yeah, for cheap, bruv. We got Patrick Dorgu for cheap, bro. Yeah, I mean, even the Ugarte thing, people are throwing the add-ons in there, bro. I think Ugarte only cost, I think Ugarte is 43 million or something like that. So when people were throwing around 60 and all that, it weren't 60 mil, bro. Like, people just be throwing around all these extra things. When it's Man United, people throw in fucking add-ons, they throw in wages, they throw in like incentives and all these things, bro, even if people haven't even hit these things. We got one of the best goalkeepers in the league, yeah, cheap. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we got Mazraoui, yeah, one of the best right backs in the league, cheap, bro, cheap. I think Mazraoui was like 12 million, bro. Dorgu was cheap, bro, and Dorgu's playing out of his skin, yeah. Dorgu looks like we've unearthed a gem, bro. It looks like we've unearthed a gem, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you look at fucking Aiden Heaven cost £1 million, brother. £1 million. Yeah, Hugh Wozencroft. That's my guy, bro. I'm gonna get him on the channel still. Do you know what I'm saying? Brother. £1 million. Who's the last player we've seen signed for £1 million, bro? £1 million. And this guy's starting for Man United, £1 million. We ain't seen £1 million signings since fucking Chicharito and them, man, at Man United. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like what are we doing here? Like we've actually, and when you look yesterday, all three of the goal scorers were INEOS signings. All three of them. All three of them. Do you see what I'm saying? So we literally won a game and all of INEOS, and all the goals were from INEOS signings, bro. All of them. So when we're looking at where we are now compared to where we were, yeah, 2 years ago, we're in much better stead, bro. And with the way that we're recruiting, you can only assume we're going to be stronger next season again. So we're going in the right direction. And that's all we want. Get Champions League, strengthen the midfield, yeah? Because when you're looking back, we had Rashford, Garnacho, and Rasmus Højlund, bro, as our front three. And now look at our front three. They all scored yesterday. And then Sesko came off the bench and was involved in the goal as well. All of them are signings that we signed within the last 2 seasons. So we're improving, bro. Like, it's there to be seen, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And when, like, the same thing I said, yeah, to DAPS with Man City, I can't see many places they can improve. It's the same with Arsenal. There's not many places they can improve. They just signed Eze. They just signed Zubimendi. They got Rice a few seasons ago. So these are fresh players that they can't replace. Odegaard's the captain. So in the midfield, Arsenal can't strengthen. On the wing, Saka just got a new deal. He's a star boy. They're not going to drop him. Noddy Madueke they just signed. The only place they could potentially strengthen is right wing. But they just gave a new deal to Trossard. And Martinelli, they're probably going to give a new deal. And they just signed their striker, so they're not going to improve on him. And they got Havertz on big wages, so they're not going to improve on him. Arsenal can't really improve nowhere. They bought bare defenders as well. They bought 9 players in the last window. They can't really get better than this. They can't get better than this, bro. Like, this is their ceiling, bro. This is Arsenal's complete squad now. They're linked with Gordon, but then what? They're going to get rid of Martinelli? Or who does he replace? Like, bro, even if you give them Gordon, yeah, that one signing does, but that don't take them nowhere. Do you know what I mean? It don't take them nowhere. The only place they can improve is with their gaffer. That's it. Man United, I see that we can improve in so many areas. We can improve at left back on Luke Shaw. I like Mazraoui at right back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if there's a top centre back out there, yeah, then and we could get someone to play beside the little whatever. But even Lissandro Martinez, we got Aiden Heaven, bro. That can grow into a top player. We still got Lenny Euro, who we've got the best to see from him. We can improve in midfield. Casemiro's leaving. Bruno's probably going to leave, so we can improve in midfield as well. And our attack's good. If Xerxes does end up leaving, yeah, in the summer, then we can bring in another attacker as well, bro. Like, there's still loads of places that we can improve, bro. You know what I mean? We're still waiting to see if they're going to give Maguire an extension or we're going to replace him as well. So we can still improve, man. There's a lot of improvement that Man United can do, bro. And imagine if we finish in top 4, yeah, and we still got all this improvement to do, yeah, but we're still there already, bro. It's a good place to be. It's a good place to be. When I look at Liverpool, they've got a lot of improvement that they need to do. But I just can't see them doing it. I just can't see them doing it, bro. Like, Robbo got linked with Spurs, yeah, but they've already bought another left back, bro. So they probably need to replace him because he's rubbish. But are they willing to do that? You know what I mean? They bought a right back as well. Are they willing to replace him, bro? There's talks of Trent leaving Real Madrid already. Probably not going to go back to Liverpool, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Liverpool need to replace Mo Salah. Like, the midfield, they could strengthen as well. But they've got 2 strikers in Ekatike and Thingy, so they can't improve on that. They could potentially improve their left wing because Gakpo's rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, there's too much to do at Liverpool. I'll be honest, next season, I don't think they're getting top 4. I think there's too much to do. So it's mad interesting. Like, it's mad interesting, bro. But we're in under centre-backs as well. Virgil's cooked. And Konate hasn't signed a new deal. So, yeah, they got a lot to do, man. They got a lot to do, bro. So now I think we're in a good space, man. I feel like, football's about cycles. I feel like this is the beginning of our cycle now. You know what I mean? This is the beginning of our cycle. Genuinely. We get Champions League, the cycle begins now. Then we finish in the top 4 next season, go on a good cup run in the Champions League, and hopefully win a trophy, bro. I'll take that. I'll take that next season. A comfortable top 4 finish, a trophy, and a good Champions League run. I'll take that. I'll take that for next season. So it's just one of them ones, bro. Like, I think that Arsenal's cycle is going to end this season. It's going to end this season, bro. Because once people work out how to play these lot, like, the fair's not going to be there no more, bro. It's not going to be there no more. They've had, 3 out of the last 4 seasons properly challenging for the title. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't believe they get over the line this season. I don't believe they do. I don't believe they do. And then they're due to have a bad season. They're due to have at least one bad season. So we just need to keep improving at the rate that we're improving at. That's all we need to do. So it's interesting. Man said Hall's contract is up. Brother, if he's available, Man United need to break the bank for Lewis Hall, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Newcastle are probably going to get him to sign an extension because I haven't heard no talk of his contract. If Arsenal don't win the league, Arteta should lose his job, but he might not. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're going in the right direction, guys. Like, don't get into the habit, yeah, and make the mistake of grouping all of your PTSD from the Glazers, yeah, into the new INEOS era, bro. You need to look at it, bro. They've only had 2 summers, bro. That's all they've had. Like, people are grouping all the other bad signings and stuff under Ten Hag and stuff that had nothing to do with them. They're bringing the same energy, bro, and they shouldn't be bringing that energy, bro. They shouldn't be bringing that. Like, our recruitment's been good. We've got a good setup right now that really works, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that Wilcox and Carrick's relationship's going to be good. You saw them at the youth team game together. The players are enjoying the way that Carrick's playing. The football's good. Everything's good, bro. Let's just get Champions League. You know what I'm saying? If he gets Champions League, then I'm sure Carrick will sit down and he'll get the players he wants. And also, yeah, whether we like it or not, the facts are, yeah, the absolute facts are that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was one European final penalty away from his whole legacy as Man United manager being looked at completely different. Completely different. If we win that penalty shootout, the hair don't miss, yeah, and we win the penalty shootout, yeah, people aren't looking at Ole's tenure at Man United as a complete failure, the way that they are. They're not, because he finished third and second, yeah, in a time where he was competing with a prime Pep and a prime Klopp, bro. And the only reason why, yeah, we didn't win a European trophy with Ole is because of a penalty that was missed by a goalkeeper, bro. Like, that's how fine the margins were. And if you'd have won that trophy, maybe people would have looked at it differently, because the football wasn't great under Ole, yeah, like the counter-attacking thing. But at the same time, yeah, Ole had Mick Phelan in his shorts, blood. Michael Carrick, yeah, has Holland, bruv, there, helping him with tactics and organisation and that. Ole had fucking Mick Phelan, bro. They defrosted my man from the freezer, his old ass in his shorts, blood, to support Ole. Brother, there was no coaching getting done. And then they drafted in fucking Carrick here and McKenna from the youth team because them man were dying and they needed help, bro. Carrick was doing his badges at the time. Do you see what I'm saying? Carrick was doing his badges, bruv. And he got drafted in with Kieran McKenna to save the sinking ship because these man didn't know what to do. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because even Carrick said I was coaching Kobe Mainoo when I was doing my badges. Like, Carrick was on work experience, blood, and he had to go and help Ole because he was so shit, bruv. That's what man needs to understand. Like, Ole had fucking Mick Phelan, bruv. So this is not the same thing. This is not the same thing. Carrick literally said, I know Kobe, yeah, from when I was doing my badges. I was coaching him when he was 14 years old, bruv. And then he had to come and help out these men. So the Ole situation is different. And also the recruitment when Ole was there was not good, bro. He didn't have the INEOS structure. He didn't have that. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look at the fact, yeah, that Ole didn't have the INEOS structure, yeah, and he's a shit coach, yeah, the players just got us where we got. That's it. So if Carrick's got the INEOS structure and he's got Steve Holland there as well, yeah, he's in a lot better situation to succeed than Ole, bro. Ole didn't succeed because he's not a good coach. But also the setup around him, he didn't have that number 2 to help him. He didn't have the recruitment to help him. He didn't have those things. You get me? So it's just one of those things where people need to look at everything. People need to look at everything. The Ole situation and the Carrick situation is not the same. People need to stop comparing the two because it's completely different situation. Completely different. And I think that one of the best things that Michael Carrick has done is he's brought in a very, very experienced number 2. That's way more experienced than him. Way more experienced than him. So, literally, like, man need to part that off. And even with this, it's only 2 games bullshit. Brother, it's not only 2 games because he's managed Man United for 5 games, bro. And in them 5 games, he's beaten Arteta twice. He's beaten Pep. He's beaten Unai Emery. And he drew with Thomas Tuchel. And then on top of that as well, yeah, baptism of fire, bro. First and second in the league was his first, and he beat them both. And he beat them both well. This ain't no new manager bounce because why didn't we get one with Fletcher? Why didn't we get a new manager bounce with Fletcher? We literally drew and lost, bruv. Why weren't we playing like this under Fletcher if it was just vibes, bro? If it was just vibes, why did we draw and lose under Fletcher? Like, that doesn't make sense. We just beat Man City and Arsenal, but we lost to Brighton under Fletcher. So it's not a new manager bounce, bro. It's a qualified fucking manager bounce. That's what it is. We've actually got a coach. We've actually got a coach that can coach now. That's all it is. So don't try and downplay what Michael Carrick's doing right now, bro. Because man were talking like Arsenal can't lose at home before we turned up. That's how they were talking. They was talking like they can't lose, and we punched them up, bro. That's what we done. We smoked them. And we smoked City as well. We should have beat City 6-0, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So people need to understand here, this is the difference now between the Carrick situation and the Ollie situation. This is also why, this is also why I'm saying, I'm not going to be calling for De Zerbi. If we get top 4, if we can't guarantee to get an Enrique, or Zidane or something like that, if it's not an elite manager, there's not a big difference between, all the managers beneath. There's just actually not, factually, bro. It factually isn't, because I'm one of the people, that was like, cool, like, I'll take Glasner because of what he's doing at Crystal Palace, bro. I can't look at Glasner, and the way that he plays football at Crystal Palace, and say, that he's going to be able to set us up better than Carrick. I can't see that, bro, because the way defensively we're setting up right now, we're setting up as well as Glasner setting up Crystal Palace. We're setting up just as well, bro. Like, when I look at Michael Carrick, I see the same qualities that I saw in Vincent Kompany. I see the same qualities, to a certain degree that I saw in Xabi Alonso. And the same qualities that I'm seeing in Cesc Fabregas, bro. Like, these man as coaches, they're all around a similar level, bro. Like, none of them, for me, are quote-unquote elite tier yet, because they haven't won anything to be the elite tier. All the elite managers that we talk about have won Champions Leagues and they've won multiple league titles. Do you know what I mean? To get to the elite tier, you have to consistently win. But when I look at the tier below, even like the Julian Nagelsmanns and all these man there, I think all these men are around the same level, bro. I don't think there's much in it. I think the main difference between these coaches is, do they have a good setup around them? Are they getting the right players in? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, did they get the right job at the right time, bro? There's a bit of luck involved as well. Like, when I look at De Zerbi, all the stuff that these man, accused Ruben Amorim of, they was accusing De Zerbi of the same thing when he was at Brighton. Let's not do the revisionism. When he was at Brighton, people were like, oh, his team are too easy to play through, the high press, and it's too risky. Like, who wants to see Man United fucking pressing like we was pressing under Ruben Amorim, under De Zerbi, and then we get cut open again, bro? And then people are saying, oh, Kobe ain't got legs anymore, bro, because De Zerbi ball's not for Kobe, blood. It's not for Kobe, bro. But you want to see Kobe doing man-to-man press? Nah, people be complaining again. That's the reality. People will be complaining again. So, as much as on the ball, the De Zerbi thing looks one way, but off the ball, there's a lot of similarities to what we was doing with Amorim. Off the ball, it's that man for man. So, it's one of them ones where, bro, we're not really conceding goals at the moment. I'm not trying to throw that away, for a pipe dream. That don't make sense. Like, the De Zerbi thing sounds like, you get me? It sounds mad exotic and it sounds amazing and man want to play this football, but bro, like, man just have to keep it 100 with you, Like, we just need to keep it very, very simple. Like, we've seen, where Arsenal have got, in a title challenge from just not even playing good football, blood, but just trying to do basic things, bro. Like, they've got a very vanilla football team, bro. They got no star quality in that team, bro. And they've been in 3 title races, 3 or 4. So Man United, we don't need to do much, We don't need to do much. We just need a manager that knows how to set up the team coherently, have a good summer, bring in some good midfielders, and we're cool, bruv. That's it. That's it, bro. Like, we're not too far away. We're not too far away. I believe we get Champions League this season. We bolster the midfield with 3 signings in the midfield, yeah. I think we'll get 2 big name signings, and then we might get like a lesser name, like a fucking what's his name that left us? That's at Everton. What's the youth's name? Oh fuck. Completely skipped. Bro. Blanked out now. Yeah, Jimmy Garner, bro. End up getting Garner back or something like that on the cheap. Do you know what I mean? And we get 2 big names, and then we just leave it like that. I could see that. Do you know what I mean? I could see that. So it just is what it is. No, I never said I'd take the Zerbi, bro. I didn't say that. I said I'd take the Zerbi. I didn't know we was getting Carrick. I didn't know we was getting Carrick. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'll take the Zerbi. Since Carrick's come in, I said I wouldn't take the Zerbi. I'd only take an elite coach, because I don't think there's much difference between the Zerbi and Carrick. I don't. I think because the Zerbi's got the international name, people are getting gassed. That's just what it is. So for me, like, it has to be an elite manager, or I stick with Carrick if he gets Champions League. Even Hackney, to be fair, he's played for Carrick, bro. Like, even when you look at Rodgers, yeah, Rodgers played for Carrick and he loves Carrick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Rodgers, blood. Even Rodgers could be a mad thing. I can't lie, I'm not even a big fan of Rodgers, but bro, it's one of them ones where I just feel like he's not going to stay at Villa for too long. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that could be interesting. That could be interesting, man. But yeah, people. Hey, big up though. Man's back. We're back at 5:30 for Deluded. I mean, no, we're back at 5:30 for Don, and then we got Deluded straight after at 6:30. You get me? So the streets are getting fed today, bro. You know, like that Deluded's gonna get flipping fried. You get me? So yeah, man. Yeah, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? We're back to back from 5:30, people. Do you know what I'm saying? So man's gonna redirect to the show with Don. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we're here for 2 hours with Don and Deluded, people. Big up.